Welcome to the Pre-Snort History Hub. In this video, we're going to be looking at the Civil Rights Act of 1964. So this picture shows the headlines from the Washington Post on July the 3rd, 1964, and it says that the President, so that's President Johnson, signs Rights Bill into law and makes TV appeal for end to hatred. So what was actually included in the Civil Rights Act? So it was signed on the 2nd of July 1964. It banned discrimination in voter registration tests. It banned discrimination in public spaces and businesses with branches in more than one state. So segregation in hotels, motels, restaurants, lunch counters and theatres was also banned. Any business engaged in transactions with the government would be monitored to ensure that there was no discrimination. Banned job discrimination, so it set up an Equal Opportunities Commission to try and enforce this as well. And it gave the government the power to force school desegregation. It gave the government the right to remove federal funding from state projects that discriminated, and it also placed responsibility on the federal government to bring cases to court where discrimination still occurred. So, what actual impact did it have then? So, the Act did make significant changes in theory, but it did not abolish discrimination. So, remember that the signing of an Act doesn't necessarily change people's attitudes overnight. But the problems of enforcing federal laws in southern states did remain. There was nothing to enforce fair voter registration as well, and the Equal Opportunities Commission could only investigate complaints. So many southern black people actually did fear for their lives to complain. But remember, there was people like the White Citizens Councils, the KKK, trying to stop black people from making these complaints in the South. Also, the commission staff was small and uninvestigated cases soon began to pile up. Businesses and schools in the Deep South continued to find ways around segregation. Okay, don't forget to subscribe to the Pre-Snort History Hub. The next video is going to be on Selma.